Like you, I receive negative comments on my work. My videos are there, nonetheless, for everyone to criticize, ignore, or compliment. It's all good. As a rule, the comments reflect not only my work, but also the individual's views, and I appreciate that. Much of the criticisms, of course, are well deserved. After all, redundancy seems to be my mantra. Of course, in defense of me, I take solace in looking at the works of Monet with his water lilies, or Georgia O'Keeffe and her paintings of, well, you know. So, I love flowers, and I love taking pictures of nature. I'm also guilty of not matching my scenes with my words. You're looking at one thing and I'm talking about another. It's just what I do. So, with that preface, a warning is in order. I do believe that I will be upsetting some viewers with some of my conclusions. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I believe that every once in a while, a check of our belief system is in order. It is good to reevaluate what we think is our own belief system, our own thoughts. After all, for many years, the masses believed that the earth was flat. Some even lost their lives for questioning the acceptable norm. Well, the earth is not flat. What else do we believe that simply is not so? Here's my first common concept that should be challenged. Monogamy. Monogamous relationships. Monogamy should be a choice. Let me repeat, a choice. After all, it's the best alternative for most people. But one can and often do love many people at the same time. Speaking as a man, I do find many women extremely attractive in many ways at the same time. I can only guess that the same holds true for some women. I believe that a rich man should be free to marry as many women as he wishes, as long as there is mutual consent. That way, his wealth would be shared with his many families, for one thing, and he would be able to, well, live his fantasies. Of course, it's not an original idea after all. If you read the Bible, there's only one man that God ever said, "Here's a man after my own heart." And of course, he was talking about David, a man who had many wives and concubines. Maybe God was wrong. What do you think? A famous Hollywood actress once said that the only reason why she married so many men was because she did not believe in having sex unless she was married. I also believe that a smart and wealthy woman should be afforded the same choices. After all, how many men are where they are today because a smart woman was behind them? Why not share that intelligence? Besides, passion, intimacy, and fantasies are natural, I think. Not to mention variety, especially if you subscribe to the theory that you only live once. Why not enjoy life to the max? Some people believe you should. One woman said that she fantasized about being with different men each time she's making love to her husband. She would never tell him that, of course. But that is honesty for you. One more subject, and then I'll leave my other thoughts for another time. The subject is education. My thoughts are not original, as you can tell. I think it is time that we stop educating people to be workers and start educating them to be good and decent human beings. As I said, it is not an original idea. I think that up until age 16, boys and girls should be educated to be good people, a good liberal arts education. They should be educated to be decent human beings. No tests or exams. At age 17, allow the individuals to decide their own fate and working choices. It's that simple. Okay then, that's enough for today. Think for yourself and share your thoughts.